Good evening. Welcome back to Be Rich. The affair at Future Retail is getting worse. The Future Group did a deal to sell all its assets to Reliance Industries because the company had become a non performing asset. Bondholders had not got their money, and there was a consortium of 27 banks breathing down the neck. A very complicated deal was worked out where part of the compensation to the bank would go as real estate. Reliance would assume some debt and would also pay off the banks. And what would be left with Future Retail, Kishore Bayani, was only the private label business. This deal was supposed to go through about 6 months back, and all banks were happy because they recovered most of their money. But the real loser was the shareholder in several future groups, which had been broken into several pieces and listed. I have done several programs on this, but one of the subsidiaries, Future Coupons, had taken money from Amazon, had signed a detailed agreement in which one of the clauses was that Kishore Bayani would not sell his company to Reliance Retail. And Amazon decided to enforce this agreement because it felt that future retail investors were losing money and Amazon was also losing money. The case was very clear. The case would have to be decided as per the letter and spirit of the agreement, which said if there's a dispute between two parties, the issue would go to the Singapore Arbitration Court. Why did Amazon put up the case in the arbitration courts of Singapore? Is simply because the Indian legal system can take inordinate time to delay and it is suspect. Therefore, they took this matter to Singapore and the Singapore temporary arbitration decided in favor of Amazon and said the deal with Reliance cannot go through. Then it started a series of court challenges in the high courts at Delhi and the Supreme Court, where things went back and forth between future retail ventures and Amazon, with Reliance playing in the background. There were reports in several media that Reliance had, in fact, de facto taken over futures and was running operations using a puppet string. But Amazon, in a spirited manner, kept fighting and got several orders in its favor. Future then changed track and said its agreement with Amazon was illegal, and it got to the Delhi High Court to say this agreement was illegal, and the matter went to the Competition Commission of India, and everything ruled in Future's favor. Then immediately the Amazon Group, which is equally strong like Reliance, decided to take the matter to the Supreme Court, and the case is pending there. This battle is not going to end anytime soon because, however deep Reliance Industries' pockets are, the pockets of Amazon are much deeper, stronger, and its business is not dependent on retail. Amazon is a global behemoth and is not dependent on its retail operations for profits. Its profits primarily come from renting out cloud. So, all it is doing is making sure Reliance Retail does not get a big foothold because Reliance Retail, in along with Reliance Jio, has tied up with a lot of tech majors to try to develop online shopping. And Amazon is not willing to let go of its advantage using an agreement which it signed with Future Coupon. So the independent directors of Future Retail got together and asked Amazon that dues to the banks are becoming due, and sooner or later the company would be declared as an NPA and the banks would move against it. So they requested Amazon to pump in money. Amazon, instead of directly investing money, said that it would get one of its venture capital friends, Samara Capital, to invest 7,000 crores and infuse money into future retail in lieu of more shares, and that money could be used to pay off the debt. Unfortunately, the future retail FRL directors found this offer unpalatable. This is because Kishore Bayani wanted to do a deal with Reliance. Now, the FRL went to the Supreme Court and say that this matter is sub judice, and because the courts are not able to give a proper verdict within time, they are unable to pay the money, and therefore banks should not declare this company as an NPA. Now, in this court case is where this recent development has taken place. The consortium of banks for who have lent money to Future Group is at 27. They have said in a petition in the Supreme Court they don't care where the money is coming from as long as the dues they have given are recovered. What they have now suggested to the Supreme Court is that there be an open bidding war between Amazon on one corner and Reliance on one corner. The company which bids the highest should get its hand on Future Group, and the proceeds of the such an auction should go to settle the debtors, that is, the banks. Future has not been very active for the last 6 months to a year. Most of its real estate is lying vacant, and there are no goods in the shops, and employees have not been properly paid for many months together. Simply dragging this matter in court will ensure that Future is not a valuable brand, and whoever acquires it has basically won a Pyrrhic victory. A Pyrrhic victory is a Roman term where you won the war, but there is no meaning because the victory becomes empty and there is no spoils of war. So, Amazon is playing a game in which they are dragging this matter more and more in such a way that it makes the victory of Reliance in buying out Future Group a Pyrrhic victory, and Reliance will not gain much by its takeover of Future. This is a battle of will and egos between two very wealthy men, Mukesh Ambani and his children on one side, and Jeff Bezos on the other. Both have extremely deep pockets, and this has become an ego battle between both of them, where both of them will not let go of this issue, and they are now slugging it out in the courts. Whatever may be the decision of the Supreme Court on ordering auction, this will not be the final say. Both of them will again move other courts. Reliance, though not directly, but push Kishore Bayani and independent directors to act on their behalf, and Amazon openly moving the courts in its favor. What happens to Future is a $1 billion question, and it is now in the courts, and it may take a long time for it to decide because the agreement is in gray area and two men with deep pockets are involved in this fight. Let's watch this space. Thank you for watching. Be rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.
For hot financial news reviews and economical updates, watch Be Rich. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.